This is an interview with the A-level media technician for how he thinks our lighting should be done and what's the best possible way for it to be done for our final production. What, in your opinion, would be the best location for us to conduct our interviews in?
I think probably the best way to do the interviews would be to have a clean backdrop that you can light up quite well to make your subject for the interview stand out on the camera. Obviously it's dependent slightly on the amount of room you get wherever you can do your interviews.
Yeah.
Obviously the more room you can get the better, because you can position your lights where you want to, you can position the camera where you want to. But I would suggest a clean room with not much in the background, so that when you do light your subject you can see just them and you're not getting distracted by other bits moving in the background, for example.
Yeah, so neutral colours like a white background?
Yes, yeah. And a quiet office type room would be fine.
Okay, thanks. Should we include ambient lighting in our interview, or would you say it's better to have it purely just lighting by using the lighting equipment that we have available to us?
I think it would be dependent on where you get your location for the filming.
Okay.
I think if you use like a 3-point lighting setup, you get a lot more control over how you set your lighting up, and you can dim certain lights and brighten other lights to make it look how you want it to. Whereas obviously ambient lighting, or fluorescent lighting, you just get on or off and that's the setting. Whereas if you've got a 3-point setup, you can move cameras around, lighting around a little bit, and have a little bit more control over what you want it to look like.
Okay, that leads me on to my next question, which is, would you recommend 3-point lighting, and if so, why would that be?
Yeah, I would recommend it, because, like I said, you get a lot more control over it. You can move the lights around, you can position them, exactly how you want to, the angles of them, and the definition of the lighting is a lot more controllable. Okay,
would you recommend hard or soft lighting? And what settings would you recommend that we put our camera on?
I'd probably suggest soft lighting. I would personally use hard lighting for more of a emotional type piece, where
it's more of a urban, light-hearted.
If you've got a piece where you want somebody giving a heartfelt story, then you'd use a hard lighting a bit more, where the audience can interact, feel like they're interacting with the subject.
Okay, yeah.
Whereas I think soft lighting, it feels a bit more homely and you're just having a conversation with them rather than watching them doing an interview, if that makes sense.
Yeah, more of a open appeal.
Yes, yeah. In terms of your camera settings, obviously you want to make sure that your white balance is correct so that the colours appear correct and true. If your room is well lit enough, then your ISO would be fairly low, because the lighting would be good enough to capture it in a good enough quality, I think.
Yeah. Okay. And then lastly, do you have any suggestions for us from your expertise on what and how we should do this?
I think a lot of it is, once you make sure you've got the right location.
Yeah.
Make sure that you're happy with your lighting setup before you start doing the interview. Even if the best thing I've done before is to film 30 seconds, just having a quick chat with the person, and then being able to put it on, if you've got the time, put it onto a computer, double check that you're all happy, because sometimes you'll put it on and you'll see something in the background, you think, oh, I'm not happy with that or whatever, and then you can move it and change the lighting at that point, rather than obviously if you go out, film an interview, come back and then think, oh, I wish I'd done it like this, it's a bit late to do it.
Yeah.
So if you've got the right place to do it, and it's quiet enough, then you should be fine doing whatever.
Okay, thank you.